Welcome to the vibe where the bells get real. Crime time stories with that Crescent City feel. If you're new, sit down, let's begin the show. And to my loyal supporters, I'm glad you're in the flow. It's the city of soul, where the streets got flair. From the French Quarter beats to the Bayou air. This is more than a channel, it's a whole mood. We're talking life, love, and that southern groove. Like, comment, subscribe, come back again. It's Mocha's Nola Bells where the real begins. Crime time stories with a thoughtful spin. If you're down for the truth, then let's lock it in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to stay. Breaking down the cases in a bold new way. Every viewer, every fan, y'all part of the crew. This is Mocha's Nola Bells and we're here for you. We're digging through the mysteries, uncovering lies, shining light on the facts that the darkness hides. It's justice for the stories that need to be told. From the streets of Noya where the truth runs cold. This ain't about the mess, I'm just speaking my piece. Focusing on the stories that the world needs to see. To my members and supporters, I see y'all too. Couldn't make these moves without the love from you. Like, comment, subscribe, come back again. It's Mocha's Nola Bells where the real begins. Crime time stories with a thoughtful spin. If you're down for the truth, then let's lock it in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to stay. Breaking down the cases in a bold new way. Every viewer, every fan, y'all part of the crew. This is Mocha's Nola Bells and we're here for you. A shout out to the fam, to my members and team. Y'all keep me grounded while I chase these dreams. From the mysteries to motives, every clue we break. It's love for the truth, not a move that's fake. No dragon here, but I'll call it like it is. Shedding light on the facts, yeah, you know what it is. So hit that button, pull up and stay a while. Crime time vibes with that southern style. Yeah, it's Mocha's Nola Bells, bringing truth to the mic. Crime stories that inspire from the day to the night. Hit subscribe, join the fam, let's dig in again. This is your home for the real, Mocha's Nola Bells to the end. Like, comment, subscribe, let's keep it alive. Every story we tell, every clue we revive. To my members and supporters, y'all the heart that dwells. Welcome home, y'all. It's Mocha's Nola Bells.
Hey everybody, hi. We're back here again, guys. It's Friday. It's a beautiful Friday. It's the end of a work week. I hope you all had an amazing week and I hope you all have amazing plans for the weekend. Although the weather here is going to be horrible, but I'm sure we're going to make the best of it. And those of you that are here, I'm happy to see you all. And please, if you have not done so, hit that like button, share, subscribe, possibly hopefully you could grab a membership. Because, as we dive into this story and others to come, some of our videos will be for members only. As we'll just be able to sit back, unwind, and intimately share our thoughts. Intimately share our thoughts on a lot of this. And I did turn on the subscribers mode, so I see my bush is kind of packed, but become a subscriber. Hit the subscribe button. Hop on in. Join the chat. So those that are here, let me welcome you all. Hi, Nene. Hi, Fifi, Dr. J. Hey, Living Life in Florida. Hi, Janice. Hey, Pi. Hi, Dr. J. Hi, Shirley. Hey, Shanta. Good seeing you, girl. Welcome. She said that song is fire. Thank you, my love. Hi, Queen Spirit. Hey, Jennifer. Hi, Janice. Hey, Deidre, how are you, love? Hey, Mima. How are you? So, guys, y'all know what we're here for. We're here to finish discussing the Ziyah Harris case. That case is so heart wrenching. It's a lot. And the more you look into this story, guys, the more and more and more stuff that you find out. I mean, unbelievable stuff you find out. And it seems that family members are coming forth one by one, revealing things that we possibly may have not known. We suspected things had been going on, but now it's like people are just coming forth. And that's a beautiful thing that there are coming forth. It goes to show you just what type of people that poor Ziyah lived with, the type of people that poor Ziyah had to bother with all her life. But before we get into these people, let me just say this. Jarvis Butts did appear in court this morning. And a not guilty plea was entered on his behalf. Ziyah's body is still not yet found. And a calendar conference date was set for March 7th at 9 a.m. And this is where the legal teams discuss trial logistics and motion hearings and filing dates, things of that nature. So still, they haven't gotten him in the courts yet to face this shit, but it appears that yesterday, to my understanding, from what I'm hearing and from what I've seen elsewhere, he got his ass in a fight. They've been tearing him up in the county. Well, he was in the county first in December. He had a fight there. So he's going to be fighting for quite some time. And then again, yesterday he said he had a fight in jail, and I probably was pretty bad because they said that they moved him to solitary confinement. Nene says, with nobody, I pray he don't beat the charges. There's no way he could beat these charges. No way. No way. There was no circumstantial. I mean, the body makes it, not circumstantial, but the evidence outweighs that. The evidence outweighs that. But tonight, y'all, there would be no discussion. We wouldn't be here today discussing the matter that the Harris family, and I don't even know how to describe these people. They're a family of filth, disgust, incest, secrets, and lies. That family. Hi, Miseducated. That family didn't feel like, it's a certain code they felt like they had to live by. What happens in this house stays in this house. And that seems to be how they lived. Well, let me just say, before I get too deep into this, thank you very much, Annette. Because now y'all, hi, Sheena. Now y'all sitting in this space because you got them believing what happens in this house stays in this house. Now y'all sitting just in a space. Y'all sitting in a pile of shit. And it's just getting stanker and stanker by the minute. Stanker by the minute. Now, let's talk about Shannon. Let's talk about Shannon. Ziyah, as we know, was the niece of Shannon. Ziyah belonged to an older sister. Ziyah had always lived with Shannon. Shannon gave that report on the witness stand. Hey, Latrice, welcome back, my love. Shannon gave that report on that stand like Ziyah was living with her mom. Shannon forgot to tell those people that Ziyah had always lived with her up until she moved back with her mama. And Shannon moved back in with her mom in August of 2023. So Ziyah had been in these people's custody, or she had been adopted by these people from an infant. So all this time she was in Shannon's custody. So I said that to say, wherever Shannon was, so was Jarvis. No matter where she lived, no matter where the hell she moved, Jarvis was always there. So with Jarvis always being there, Ziyah was always there. So the lies that Shannon is spewing, it's time for her to stop. It's time for her to stop. So for years, Shannon, you've been allowing this man to touch on your niece. For years. And in my opinion, it's like you've been jealous of her from day one, which explains why. Your Facebook page is loaded with all of their half-breed children and not one picture of Ziyah, but yet you want us to believe that you love her. Bitch, bye. You didn't love her. And the more the story comes out on you, Shannon, the more we see that you didn't love her. And then when your family mentions you or questions your relationship with the known pedo, Shannon, you tells them that he wasn't on probation or parole and he could reside with children. Bitch, where you get that notion from? Where do you get that notion from, Shannon? Y'all CPS failed Ziyah miserably. While Shannon was living in Clinton Township, family, her great aunt contacted them about Jarvis being a known pedo and being in that home. CPS responded, and all they said was they saw no signs of abuse, and none was even reported. That family discovered Jarvis was a pedo 12 years ago, y'all. 12 years prior to the disappearance of this child. Shannon's oldest child, and how all of this shit came about, Shannon's oldest child was with Jarvis at a time when he got arrested. A pedo moving around with your child. Jarvis got arrested. They called family members to go pick Shannon's daughter up from the police defects or wherever the child was. So family members being family members, they did what most people do. They went to look up why he was arrested. And that's where they found he was previously charged for sexually assaulting a child under the age of 13. So that family member says, "Hi, Bridget, welcome, my love." So she says, that family member said that she gave that information to Shannon and, questioned her about it. That big bitch response was, "Yeah, but he said the little girl lied on him." Now, when Jarvis did this to this particular child, the one that Shannon claims lied on him for that charge, Jarvis was 24 years old. So He has a history. He was 24 years old. So then Shannon goes on and she said, well, why y'all worried about it? He done his time, so it don't matter. What a miserable piece of shit. Family members took it into their own hands at that time, y'all, and they call on people inquiring about Jarvis because he was not even on the sex offender registry. 6 months later, the people track Jarvis down. Boom, now he becomes registered. They found out Jarvis has 20 plus children and his oldest is damn near Shannon's age. Whew. But somewhere, I just can't remember where, I came across a podcast of a feisty young man, very feisty. He was spicy. And he was speaking, and this young man, he had absolutely nothing good to say about his mother, his own birth mother, because he said at the age of 13, now we're talking about Jarvis, he said Jarvis was 13 years old and Jarvis was having intimate affairs with his mama. And together, Jarvis and his mama created a daughter. Now, in my opinion, that mama should have been locked up because Jarvis was 13. That mama should have been locked up. But he said they didn't lock his mama up. Instead, CPS came in and took her children. But we're going to get back with that. Yeah, we're going to get back to that. So Jarvis made a baby at 13 years old, and that explains why that oldest child he has is around the same age as Shannon. So there was a point where we kept hearing Shannon going back and forth fighting young girls. Hi, Malika. Shannon was going back and forth fighting young girls. And young girls that Jarvis was having relations with. And not just relations, but making babies. And I do believe that this is a fight that they're talking about when they claim that Ziyah got into an altercation with the girl at school. But Shannon never mentioned to y'all that she was the one bringing Ziyah to fight these underage girls. And she failed to mention not only that she was bringing Ziyah to fight these underage girls, but these are girls that Shannon had Ziyah fighting because the girls were being with Jarvis. And if that don't make matters worse, why is it that now that Ziyah is missing, a few days later, after it became public that she was missing, somebody from Shannon and Annette's household went and filed an assault charge on the little girl, the last little girl that Ziyah was in a fight with. And so here it is. They're trying to create alibis as to what they thought happened with Ziyah. This is some bullshit. So I'm asking myself, what the fuck is Shannon trying to cover up? What is she trying to cover up? Because that was the first step. When you go sit up there, now your niece is missing, Shannon. Y'all already didn't do no legwork to try to find her. When y'all sit up there and took damn near 24 hours to report her, and when y'all reported her to that school, that's what gets me. Y'all reported her missing to that school. The school, it wasn't turned over to the school, from the school to the Detroit Police Department till a month later. I got a problem with all of this shit. I got a problem with all of this shit. So it's so much. I'm going to get to y'all questions in a second. So let's look at February, y'all. We're going to go to February 22. That's where we're going to go. At the birthday party. Shannon had a birthday party at her house for her daughter. And there was a few people there, little young girls there. Shannon, I'm pretty sure your big ass is one of the people in my bushes, bitch. Because I'm noticing that y'all going from chat to chat to chat, throwing in your 2 cents. And I'm hoping you're hearing exactly what the fuck I'm saying, bitch. Shannon, didn't your little cousin cry at this party? Wasn't she afraid? Wasn't she scared, wanting to go home, bitch? Because Jarvis touched her at your house? Hey, D, welcome, sis. Didn't that little girl want to go home, Shannon, because Jarvis was touching her? Shannon, you big nasty bitch. Everybody is not okay with that sick, perverted shit. Yet y'all are still protecting this motherfucker. I don't understand it. Didn't your cousin tell your big, bad, built, asthmatic looking ass to call the police? Report the shit, Shannon? But instead you called Annette. You called Annette. And Annette, we gonna get to her. Her ass tells you to just bring the kids back to her house. Bring them back to your house for what? Bitch, that did not erase what the fuck just happened. So Annette and Shannon's story is, Annette talked to the children and they came up with the ultimate story after Annette talked to the children. Here's the ultimate story, guys. The kid says they were all lying on Jarvis because he wouldn't give them any money. Bitch, please, just stop. Just stop. Every story y'all come out. Hey, K.A. Lindsay, welcome, my love. Every story y'all come out with from the time this shit happened. And for every child, hey, terrific, every child that's involved in this shit, y'all's story remains the same. These children are lying because they wanted money from Jarvis. Jarvis ain't had no goddamn money. And if he had money, Shannon, bitch, you wouldn't be living with your goddamn mama. So just stop. All that goddamn lying. Then y'all sitting up here and y'all throwing, hey, Cat Bangs, welcome. Then y'all throwing little children. Y'all throwing little children under the damn bus with all y'all damn lies. So y'all rather let these children take all the heat to cover the shit that y'all doing. Y'all some sick bitches. So the cousin said she remained in contact with Shannon, y'all, to make sure something was done. Annette and Shannon said that it was being investigated. It was being taken care of. They reported Jarvis. Hi, MGO. Thank you for coming, my love. So it was supposed to be being investigated according to Annette and Shannon, but both of these bitches lied. No report was ever made at all, but they went on with that story. So in April of 2022, that cousin said, you know what? I done had enough of this shit. She said, fuck it. I'm going to make my own report. And that's just what the hell she did. She was informed that she couldn't make a report because she didn't have enough information on the child that was abused. So what she did, okay, fuck you, Detroit Police Department. Let me call CPS on Shannon. And while I'm calling on Shannon, let me call on Annette, because that's where most of this shit is coming from. So in April of 2022, CPS reported that the children denied everything that she said happened. Why did they deny it? Y'all, the children deceased, that's why I say CPS failed miserably. Miserably. Because CPS questioned those kids in front of Shannon and Annette. And quite naturally, those children was going to be afraid to say whatever needed to be said. I'm going to pause right there. I'm going to grab some of y'all. I'm going to grab some of these comments and we're going to roll from there. Nene says, listening to her testimony, she said she never left him because he was good with the kids. Girl, but no, that's not Shannon. That ain't Shannon that said that shit. That was the other dummy. Miss Educated says, Shannon knew what was going on and was jealous of that beautiful girl. Miss Educated. Those are my thoughts exactly. Looking the way Shannon looking. Shannon was definitely jealous of that girl. Fifi said, oh Lord. Fifi says she's on that picture looking like Barney. Big black and big back. Her and girl, you with her and that sister. Girl, we gonna get to that. This is crazy. Right, Shirley? Shannon is a liar all across the damn board. All across the board. Fifi says she's trash. All of them. All of them. Right? Yes, Bridget. His mama, that lady was sick. How would you, a grown lady, lay up there and have a baby by a 13-year-old? Man, I don't know what's going on in Detroit, baby, but Detroit is popping with things that's just not good. Not good. Queen Spirit says, I don't care if he served 100 years. I would not want him around my family. Exactly, Queen Spirit. And 100 years ain't enough. 100 years ain't enough for Jarvis Butts. Jarvis Butts should not ever see the light of day. They should not give Jarvis Butts freedom, not even to go out on the yard. Everything Jarvis Butts does in prison should be in the dark. Should be in the dark. Jarvis doing too much. Shannon doing too much. Deidre, I'm going to need one of them people to take your phone, but she does. She does. Latrice says, just a hot mess all the way around. Of course. Of course. Dr. J asks, where's her body? We still don't know because the bodies still have not been found. Sheena says, I bet you they know where Jarvis put her little body. Sheena, I have suspicions on that. I don't think it's just Jarvis that's involved with where that body is. I think, hi Lucille, I think Shannon played a part in wherever that child's body is. Because as the cousins say, any and everything Jarvis has ever done, Shannon was always a part of it. So I do believe Shannon, Annette, I believe they all got something to do with it. Bridget says they all failed that baby. And they did. Latrice called her Big Baby Bop. She's something. She's something. Fifi says the big bitch is huffing and puffing trying to keep up with Jarvis. That she did, girl, it's a mess. So I'll get back with y'all. So anyway, y'all finish with this story. So from 2015 to 2018, Jarvis had these same complaints. Listen, from 2015 to 2018, Jarvis had these same complaints on file against him by children of other women that he was involved with. Hey, TBZ, welcome, my love. So, Clinton Township and Wayne County, both of them dropped the ball. They both dropped the ball. Shannon had to move because Listen at this. This story is wicked. This story is wicked. When Shannon was living in Clinton Township, in the townhouse that her aunt allowed her to live in, Shannon had to move from there because a much older man that she was dealing with was having inappropriate relations with Ziyah. But Shannon and Annette decided to brush that off, not report it, and listen at their excuse. The man was autistic. He was autistic. So, Shannon, for y'all to say this old ass man was autistic, I don't give a fuck, bitch. His dick worked. And clearly it worked for you because, bitch, you look autistic. So he was your man. He is your man. And he passed on your little niece, played with your little niece. And clearly the man didn't want to have much more to do with you, just like Jarvis. Just like Jarvis didn't want to have nothing to do with you. So the autistic man, as y'all call him, he moved on to your niece. Y'all some sick bitches. So whoever the man is, but my thing with that, for y'all not to report that, it could be, hi Sierra, welcome back, my love. It could very well be the autistic man could have been, hi Donna, the autistic man could have been one of y'all goddamn relatives. But as this story goes on, we go find out just who the hell is who. We go find out who the hell was who. Shannon, you are a sick, miserable bitch. Because when attention was given to the fact that Ziyah was missing, you, Annette old dusty ass, and your grave digging looking twin sat there and created all these far-fetched lying ass scenarios about what happened or what could have possibly happened to Ziyah. I don't get it. I don't damn get it. Y'all created all of these scenarios to throw the people off so they wouldn't be looking back at y'all ass. Y'all some desperate heifers. Y'all are sad. Bitch, you know, and Detroit knows damn well that y'all are liars. Your big swollen neck on the spectrum looking ass has been with Jarvis since you was 16. And at 16, bitch, he was a pedo. And Annette, your ragged ass, knew all about it. You knew this. Shannon, don't you think it's time for your big ass to tell a goddamn truth? Your ass grew up in incest, bitch. The incest continued with your own children. Your own relatives were molested by you, Shannon. They were molested. Shannon, you and your grave digger looking sister, y'all molested other young relatives. And now Ziyah, come on, Shannon. Ziyah is no longer here because of this sick, perverted, incestuous shit that y'all allowed in your household. In your household. And the sad part about it, it became this deep and it got, hey podcast, it got this deep and it got this far. All of this shit is beyond incest. It's in their family. They got caught in this incestuous shit and they don't know how the hell to let go of it. Hey guys, it's 107 of y'all looking and listening. If y'all don't mind, please hit that like button for your girl. I would really, really appreciate it. Like, jump in the chat, share your thoughts, subscribe if you can, share this video out. I really, really appreciate it. Now we got fake, phony, non-praying ass Annette She want to keep sweeping shit under the rug because her too is all fucked up inside. That's why, y'all. That's exactly why Annette, Shannon, Marquita, they were all comfortable with Jarvis around because all of you sick motherfuckers were into the same shit. Y'all were pedos. Jarvis a goddamn pedo. Annette was pregnant at 11. Look at this goddamn cycle. Annette was pregnant at 11. That's the grandma. Nazaya's mama was pregnant at 12. Shannon pregnant at 16. Nazaya pregnant at 12. Bitch, who getting all y'all asses pregnant? Who getting all y'all asses pregnant like this? Daddies, uncles, cousins, and stray men. The fuck is wrong with you nasty bitches? You hoes dropped the goddamn ball when it came to loving and protecting your own. Y'all failed Nazaya. Y'all failed her. Annette ain't shit. Shannon ain't shit. Nazaya ain't shit. Nazaya mama Kenyetta ain't shit. The man that fathered Nazaya ain't shit. Detroit Police Department ain't shit. CPS ain't shit. Everybody failed this motherfucker. Everybody failed this child. Y'all left her wide open. Bridget says, I'm not surprised because I believe he messed with those other kids. He messed with them, Bridget. Right, me, Mom? Rest in paradise. They still haven't found her body. I believe Shannon went to the hotel where Jarvis and Ziyah were at. And K.A., that's where my thoughts, girl, T-Beezy. I'm looking at your comment on the bottom of the screen talking about the pedo ring. I heard that. That was my first time hearing about a pedo ring. I went and I listened. If y'all get a chance, I want y'all to go listen to Candace Storr. Candace Storr. She's a channel. She channeled Nazaya's energy, y'all. She's a medium. She channeled Nazaya's energy. Y'all, if y'all would hear it. If y'all would hear it. Her name is Candace, Kandis, Storr, Starr. And K.A., I believe you. Shannon did go to that. Shannon did go to that hotel. She went to that hotel and shit went left. And if you would listen to Candace, you would know too. Right, Fifi? Shannon Shannon was putting up with anything to have a man, right? Anything to have a man. But that man, and I'm not going to ever call Jarvis Butts a man because he's far from it. He is far from it. Listen, Jarvis was not only in that house being with Shannon and Ziyah. Jarvis was being with the Gravedigger twin, and he was being with Annette, and he was being with their children. The little girl that testified the other day, we were under the impression that the little girl that testified was Shannon's daughter. No. The little girl that testified the other day was for the other big Gravedigger looking sister. So Jarvis was in a candy shop with all these nasty ass people that didn't protect the goddamn children. She was beautiful, Sheena. D said Detroit popping with things not good. Exactly. Not good. Not good. Yes, guys, please hit that like button. Bridget says, Mocha, this shit is so insane that it's diabolical. Bridget, and guess what? Stories just keeps coming out. It's the more you think you done got to the bottom of it, more shit just keeps coming to surface. More, and it's going to get worse. Caesar Breezy, hold up, I'm coming. Kay says Shannon, big back, oompa loompa, bad built ass knows exactly what happened to. Yes, she knows. She know that big bad body built knows. MGO says a disgusting woman. Anything for a man. She should have gone to a personal trainer, dermatologist, hairstylist, and therapist instead of laying up with a predator. MGO. She belongs in jail too. Definitely, she too belongs in jail. Lucille says, Lord have mercy. I saw something today where he was trying to get the 9-year-old girls to do the same thing. Lucille, let's not just talk about the 9-year-old. Not just the 9. Thank you for the cash app fee. Not just the 9-year-old, Lucille. Lucille, let's talk about the 4-year-old. The 4-year-old that he did it to, Lucille. And on top of him doing it to the 4-year-old, he gave that child chlamydia. Terrific says he worked at a car shop. Maybe he put her in a junkyard. Terrific. When you finish, I want you to go listen to Candace Starr. Because if you listen to Candace Starr, and I'm pretty sure Candace is going to come back with some more, Ziyah is telling y'all exactly where she's at. Right, TBZ, even she shared, everybody got shared out. Everybody. These are some disgusting bitches. Didn't he give? No, it wasn't his niece, Queen Spirit, that got the disease. It was a woman. It was a woman that he had relations with. It was her daughter. Bridget, they all knew. They all knew, and they failed that baby. MGO says, so what if he was autistic? So am I. That's not an excuse. He was still responsible for his behavior. Exactly. Exactly, MGO. Exactly. And I agree with you 100% on that. This is crazy. Let me go back. Let me go back to my commentary about, because these people are sick. So, Annette, back to you, bitch. Now, I don't give a fuck how many stories you tell. But as a grandma, bitch, you get an F. You get a fucking F, Annette, because you failed that child. In every goddamn way possible, you failed. You system scamming, no good bitch. You got food stamps. You got child support. You got aid from the state for Ziyah. You even got little this and little that from the man that made Ziyah. Yet she had to get hand-me-down clothes from relatives, tampons from Jarvis, food from relatives, while you and the Gravedigger twins lived y'all best life. Who does that, Annette? Who does that? You bitches knew what was going on with that baby. You bitches even knew that she was pregnant. And when y'all knew she was pregnant, that's when the problem kicked in. Because she became a problem. She became competition for Shannon big ass. These people are sick. These people are sick. Shannon, so much you love this nigga. So much you love this motherfucker. Let's talk about how you expose this motherfucker to not only your kids, bitch, but you big, ugly, bad body motherfucker. You dress this nigga up to take your daughter to a father-daughter dance at her school. You remember that, Shannon? You gave that nigga a golden ticket to an entire candy store of little girls, bitch. Again, Shannon, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit, bitch. Explain your reasoning, Shannon. Why? Why did you, bitch? You knew he was a pedo. You knew he was on paper. So why would you dress this motherfucker up and let him go escort your daughter to a father-daughter dance? Who does that, Shannon? You slow bitch. But that's when you don't care. That's when you don't care. Why was it that your kids were involved in every goddamn extracurricular activity, Shannon, yet Ziyah wasn't? Was it because of the extracurricular activities that was going on behind closed doors with you, Ziyah, Jarvis? Because you, Shannon, just look at you, bitch. You the pygmy bitch that did anything that this motherfucker asked you to do. Anything. You bitches are sick, and ain't no getting around this. Sierra says, did y'all see the interview on 7 Mile Radio from 10 months ago where the father says why he gave up his rights to the grandmother? And Shannon talks about her knowing he went to jail for being a pedophile. I saw it, Sierra. I saw it. But Sierra, let's talk about the daddy. Let's talk about Ziyah's daddy, Sierra, since you brought that up. Now, Ziyah's daddy, God rest his soul. Poor man dead. Okay, I get that. But he ain't shit either. He wasn't shit then either. Because if you were man enough to make a goddamn baby outside of your marriage, bitch, you should have been man enough to accept the goddamn consequences that came out with you sticking your dick out. But instead, just like Ziyah's mama, she ain't shit either. Because, bitch, you ran away at 11. You ran away at 11. I'm talking about Ziyah's mama. You ran away at 11 because, bitch, you got impregnated inside of that house. And I think that's with your son. And he's for somebody in the family. And it's Annette's husband, bitch. You ran away because of that incestual bullshit. So why in the fuck, knowing that you grew up in incest, you was carrying a baby that was a product of incest, why the fuck would you turn your baby back into the hands, talking about you sign your rights over to your mama? Why the fuck would you turn your baby back into the hands of the same motherfucker that got you in a situation you in, bitch? I have no respect for you. And the daddy ain't no fucking better. But what he failed to realize is he suffered all of these goddamn years because God don't bless no goddamn mess. That was his fucking karma for leaving his child behind all them goddamn years in the hands of some goddamn monsters, allowing her to suffer all of these goddamn years. I don't give a fuck. Oh, Mocha, don't say that. The man is dead. Kiss my ass. He should have been gone a long time ago because of the shit he put that child through, and she suffered all of them years. That child was just here physically. She had been checked out long time ago because they had been fucking her up since birth. Fuck y'all. Podcast says Annette probably was sleeping with Jarvis too. Of course she was. Of course she was. Right, MGO? She never had a fact. She never had a chance. Never had a chance. D says, it's so many families like this, it's sad. Right. And all of that, what happens in our house, stay in our house. If y'all don't go sit y'all ass down with that bullshit, what happens in, I'll be fuck. I wish the fuck I would keep my mouth closed and not say a goddamn thing. So for 200 people in here, if you guys don't mind, Mocha would really appreciate you hitting that like button. Sierra said all the baby mamas who had kids with him knew also, and how the so-called fiance claimed they about to get married and she never been in his house. Turns out he living with another bitch. Sierra, facts. But Sierra, hey Lee, hey Melanie, hey Alita. But look, Sierra, what gets me is this. To my understanding, Jarvis took Shannon's income tax check. Took Shannon's income tax check, went and bought another woman an engagement ring. And so said married her, right? Shannon was questioned about that on 7 Mile Radio. Well, Shannon, didn't Jarvis take your income tax check, told you he was going to flip it, and ended up buying a woman engagement ring and marrying her? Jarvis ain't no married. Jarvis ain't bought no ring. But didn't they pull up look, now these people telling her, hey, Northern Dame. Then she tells, then they show Shannon arguing with the woman on Facebook that Jarvis took her money and bought the woman a ring with. Bitch, you slow. I said your big, just look at your neck, Shannon. Look at the back of your head, Shannon. Look at your forehead, Shannon. Bitch, you on a spectrum. You slow hoe. MGO says, Sheena, I'm so scared for the rest of the children in that family. My thing is, I'm wondering why all of this shit coming out. Why them people haven't gotten in that house yet to take the rest of those children out of that house? This shit is sick. Donna says that's a sick family. They probably was humping on each other. Donna, all their fucking life. The grandma is a product of incest. The grandma is a product of incest. Incest is all the fuck she knew. So she raised her family on incest. Y'all, let me get back to my commentary and then I'm going to hit them questions. So Annette, I'm talking to you, bitch, because I'm sure they got it on speaker for your funky ass to hear me too. Annette, let's keep it real, ho. You ran a foster care, remember? And supposedly a tight ship bitch in your house, right? So, Annette, you reported that you only had 2 kids in your house. When in fact, Annette, see, that's how y'all lies keep catching up with y'all. You reported that you only had 2 kids in your house that you were fostering. And you told them people that was the only 2 children in your fucking house, bitch. But in fact, you had the Gravedigger twins there with all of their children. Why you didn't report that to CPS, Annette? You, Annette, you are a no good bitch. You allowed all of this shit to happen because you wanted to continue, bitch. You wanted to continue getting support from the state. That's exactly what's going on. Nazaya's brother ran away. When the family members intervened, that was in 2022. They stepped in to rescue everybody from that house of horror. But once again, Annette, the master manipulator behind all of this shit, she scared him to talk about what was actually going on in that motherfucker. He was so afraid that Annette would do something to Ziyah, or Ziyah would go into foster care. He stopped talking. All of this shit sounds like a scare tactic Annette used to shut him the fuck up. So, after all that, he eventually goes back to Annette. After running away one time, she punishes him. She punished him, talked shit to him, said whatever, and he ran away again. But prior to running away for the second time, look what Annette tell him. Look, I don't give a fuck what you do, nor where the fuck you go. What we're not going to do, we're not going to involve the police. And I'm not going to report it. Now, who says that to their grandchild? This pissing no good bitch, she threw her grandchild in the streets, and told him that he was not going to interfere with her income. But yet, he in the street laying his head wherever the fuck ever he could lay it, reaching out to family members for money to help him sustain in these streets, while Annette ragged ass was still collecting a check for him. Annette, bitch, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. Definitely you ain't shit, bitch. Annette and them Gravedigger twins had put fear in that boy about him going to juvenile detention. So that explains his attitude and behavior right now. If y'all ever heard him on other platforms, because he really ain't talking, he just in the comments and shit. But if y'all ever heard him, he has an attitude towards everything and everybody, even to this point of saying whatever he knows about what happened in Annette's house, he will not disclose it if the money ain't right. So instead of doing the right thing for his sister, that he too swears to love, he looking for a come up, just like Annette and the Gravedigger twins. The manipulation by Annette, y'all, is fucking insane. It's insane. This is crazy. Let me grab some of these comments. Nene says, Board of Education ain't shit. The UPS man, mailman, damn, everybody who came in contact ain't shit. Not when Annette was hiding it all. Sierra says, and her dad, rest in peace, was busy trying to please his wife. He didn't care to be a father, it said. He gave up his rights because he was cheating. Exactly. But then he comes back because, I was working with my heart was pumping at 5%. I had a machine working my heart. And I would go out looking for my daughter every day. Bitch, it was too late then. You was trying to make it right with God because of the shit that you didn't do. Hey, Gordo, hey, Smart Cookie, you trying to make it right with God, motherfucker, on your deathbed for the shit that you didn't do, bitch. That's why your ass was rolling out there with a fucking oxygen tank and a goddamn wheelchair looking for your daughter, motherfucker, because you failed her. Ain't nobody failed that little girl but you. And I know right now your big ass ain't resting in peace, motherfucker. The ants eating your ass because you failed her. You failed her. And I don't feel sorry for shit. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And just like the ants eating your ass, Annette and them two Gravedigger twins, the ants gonna eat y'all nasty asses up too for all the bullshit that y'all got going on. T. Beezy said she done people. Oh, okay, we're talking about the Candace. Candace thought she said she done people for me that was missing in my city, and his sister commented and said that was his voice. She's good. I believe that. Because listen, when I was listening to Candace and I heard the voice, I'm like, damn, it gave me chills. She got a new supporter today. This is crazy. Hey, Cesar. She said, did y'all hear Shannon still putting money? Hell yes, I know it. She's still putting, let me show you how Shannon think. Thank you, Nene, for the super chat. Let me tell you. Shannon thinks she's smart. She really thinks she's smart. Bitch, you far from smart. Shannon, not only is she putting money on his books, She went and she put him on child support. How the fuck you could put it? Now she went and put him on child support recently. Since Ziyah come up missing, she went and put him on child support. Why? She know he can't do shit for her. You done laid up there, you big back, bad shape, bad body, stuffed neck bitch. Look like you suffering to breathe. You went and put him on child support, bitch, because now you ready to be another Annette. You ready to be a system bitch. I don't give a fuck. Y'all some no good motherfuckers. You still loving a man in prison. You loving a man in prison after he done laid up with you. He done laid up with your mama. He done laid up with your sister. He done laid up with every goddamn thing, that movie, that house that got a cat. And I wouldn't be surprised if he laid up with them little boys too, because they tell me he like boys. Y'all some sick bitches. Podcast says there's no way that I'm going to bed without my underage granddaughter home. Podcast. I agree with you. I agree with you. When that child did not get home, there's no way they could tell the goddamn story. Hey, Charmaine. Hi, Doris. There's no way they could tell us the story that they're trying to make us believe. Oh, well, shit. But look, the initial story that came out when that child didn't come home from school, Shannon, again, I'm talking to you, you bad shape, bad body, ugly. Bet you ugly for no fucking reason. The story Shannon put out there was, oh, she fast. She met a little boy. She going look for dick. Shannon, is you sick? You sick. That was your story. You said that Ziyah was going look for dick, Shannon. That's why she didn't come home off the school bus. And Annette, you pissing, no class, no heart grandma. Oh, well, we gonna just go to sleep and we just gonna go to sleep and I'm gonna report it tomorrow. But bitch, you reported it, but you never reported it to the goddamn proper authorities. How the fuck I'ma say my cat missing and I'ma go report it to the damn drugstore? Bitch, you went to all the wrong places because you knew what the fuck you was doing. You reported it to the school, bitch, because you was buying time. The school ain't did their goddamn job because it was a month after you reported it to the school hole that the real Detroit Police Department got it. So you knew what time of day it was. TBZ says, Candy's talking about this case, so thanks for shouting out. No problem, TBZ, no problem, girl. Yes, MGO, he gave a 4-year-old chlamydia baby. TBZ, she shouldn't be getting no hate because what she's doing is real. What she's doing is real. Sierra says, did you know that Jarvis dated Shannon twin sisters Makita at 13 but started messing? I could believe it. I could believe, girl, Sierra, I could believe it. Nothing no more surprises me about these people. Sierra, Marquita, and Shannon. They are the grave digger twins. Just look at them bitches. Big, ugly motherfuckers for no reason. Hey, her royal nappiness. Just look at them. Just look the fuck at them. But I could believe it. They're nasty. TBZ, yes. Yes. Shannon had that baby in December of last year. TBZ says, I heard their babies was going to be a month apart. TBZ. Shannon had her baby in December of last year. Ziyah would have given birth in October or November. So they had to get rid of Ziyah. It's crazy. Right, D. Shannon was doing whatever to keep that nasty nigga. Doris says, I believe Annette and Shannon despised Ziyah because her dad abandoned her daughter and child because he was married. That ain't what, look, mm-mm. And I hear where you're going with that, yeah, Doris, but it ain't got nothing to do with Ziyah's daddy. Mm-mm. Shannon, girl, what's her name? Annette. Annette didn't like the fact. Annette didn't like the fact that Ziyah was everything that they were not. That was the problem that they had with Ziyah. Ziyah was everything that they were not. Ziyah was not a product of incest. Ziyah had a daddy. And that's why they treated her like that. Ziyah was liked by people. These people, these bitches are sick. They sick. Bitch. Latrice said, now that's what got me. He went to a daddy-daughter dance knowing he was a girl. That shit blew my mind. That shit blew my fucking mind. You hear me? How the fuck you go dress this motherfucker up? Let him go to a daddy-daughter dance, bitch, when you know goddamn well he's a registered sex offender. You open a goddamn gateway, you big back, swole neck motherfucker, for this man to be attached to everybody else's fucking children. Shannon, your big ass needs to rot. It needs to rot. Sierra says, did y'all see the messages between Shannon and another family member around the time when Ziyah went missing? She gonna say she probably with the boy or an older man. Yes, Sierra. Yes, Sierra. They created, Sierra, they created all type of scenarios. All type of scenarios about this child being missing. These are some dirty bitches. And when I say dirty, these are some dirty, filthy, no good bitches that don't deserve to be here. They don't. And yet, even this day, y'all still protecting this motherfucker. He behind bars, and y'all still protecting this motherfucker. Latrice says, and her wide back ass probably wanted to make the other baby mamas mad by showing that off. But that was her MO. That was her MO. Latrice, that was her MO. Like to say, I got the man, bitch, he did not want you. And that same daughter that you allowed him to escort to a goddamn daddy-daughter dance, that's the same daughter he touched, bitch. So you probably thought that he spent the whole night at the goddamn dance, yet he was sexting his own goddamn daughter. Shannon, you're a miserable, sick bitch. There's a place for you, ho. There's a place for you, bitch. And that same place that they got for you, they got it for Annette, and they got it for your grave digging twins. That's what they got. Guys, if you would be so kind to hit that like button, we're looking at 540 people in this chat. I would love for you all to hit that like button. Show me that you appreciate this commentary. I am giving you what I am giving you, and I'm giving it to you raw. I'm giving it to you unfiltered because that's who the hell I am. Fuck Shannon. Fuck Annette. Fuck Jarvis. And fuck all them that's involved with this bullshit. Doris says he died right behind his daughter after he abandoned her. He lasted a long goddamn time. Latrice says, is it true he said he hadn't seen her in 8 years? I just couldn't have no sympathy. Girl, that was the thing that got me. But he's going to bring his ass here He gonna get on a platform and want to feel some type of way because people was bashing the fuck out of him. Nigga, ain't nobody got no sympathy for you after you done said you ain't seen your child in 8 years. Who the fuck cares about you at this point? You get no sympathy, nigga. Northern Dame says, I wouldn't have told anybody he was my fiance. Start with that. But she was proud, though. She was proud. Sierra says there was an open CPS case, actually a few open CPS cases regarding Jarvis. You can see them in the 7. Sierra, let's talk about the open, Sierra. Let's talk about the open CPS case that was already against Jarvis about Ziyah. About Ziyah. So this shit happening to Ziyah, is it surprising? To us, yes. To them, no. Jarvis had already had an open CPS case for sexually assaulting Ziyah. And that was in 2022. So here we are today. Here we are today. So if he had an open case, CPS, why the fuck y'all didn't take Ziyah out of that house? Why didn't y'all investigate the rest of that shit? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it, CPS. And at this point, everybody that should be charged needs to be charged. And CPS, you will go down in flames with them. I don't give a fuck. I would be on in the city of Detroit. You know, I would be owning the city of Detroit if I was that family member that was willing to do the right goddamn thing for the right goddamn reasons, because Detroit failed them. Detroit failed them first by goddamn it letting that pedo walk the fucking street. Ain't no way. You already been in jail, locked up all these goddamn years, being charged with a pedo, but you able to walk out there, not be on tether, and not even registered as an offender. That was number one. Number two, the government officials, the school failed you. The police department failed you. CPS failed. Bitch, I be rich. Of course, nothing but truth, the voice of reason. Share it. Share it, baby. Share it. This shit is crazy. KA said, Annette, what the fuck did you go to the school, and why the fuck did you go to the school and not to the police? Exactly. This is crazy. Why the fuck would you go, bitch, to the school and not to the police? Man, y'all some sick, that's because I needed that extra time to tell my goddamn story. Me and the Gravedigger twins. We had to sit there and get our story straight. That's why I reported it to the school and not to the police. You see, because everything that goes on in his house, it stays in his house. And it goes on between me and my Gravedigger twins, because them bitches do look like they for a man that dug a grave. That's crazy. KA says Annette has 7 examples of failures with kids. How did she get to foster? That's my question. That's my question. If Annette, bitch, if you in here, bitch, come on this screen and explain something to us, motherfucker. If CPS, Annette, back in the gap. Annette, 7 Mile Podcast got a goddamn title on his screen, bitch, with your name on it. 40 years of CPS. Annette, if CPS done been in your life all these goddamn years, ho, removed children from you, children done ran away from you, incest, they ask you, who your children daddy? My grandpa. Bitch, you nasty. So if all of this shit that took place, Annette, how you get to still foster children? Make me understand this shit. How do you get to foster children, bitch? Who you lying on? Who name you using? Sierra says, Sierra girl, did I see that video? Thank you, MGO, for the cash app, my love. Sierra says, did y'all see that video of Annette cussing out the kids and then call herself trying to pray? Fuck you, Annette. You in that prayer, bitch. How the fuck you gonna sit up? But my mom runs a tight ship. She loves her grandchildren. She loves everybody. And she just makes sure they're here to do the right thing. Fuck you, you big bag, bad shaped bitch. Stop lying on what your mama do. Your mama don't do a goddamn thing. How the fuck Annette could sit up there and curse them goddamn children out in one breath and then make them stand up in a goddamn circle and pray in another goddamn breath? But what gets me? What gets me? Back to you, Annette. You getting child support. Bitch, you getting money from the state. You getting food. Bitch, you getting all the help you could get for these goddamn children. So make me understand, because all y'all lazy bitches sit home all goddamn day. Y'all ain't got a motherfucking thing to do. So make me understand why you up early in the morning, Annette, 6:15, 6:20 in the morning, cursing them children out behind coats and socks, bitch. You two big lazy hoes. No, there's 3 of you motherfuckers. You 3 big bitches sitting in the house all goddamn day long. Those children ain't got to come back home scrapping for no goddamn socks, looking for goddamn coats, looking for shit to wear. Y'all are some sorry motherfuckers. And I guess that hearing you bitch making them children look for socks to put on, send them to school with high water fucking pants, that explains the lock on a refrigerator. Bitch, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. Smart Cookie said lock all their ass up. Smart Cookie, I'm with you. Smart Cookie, I want to be there when they lock them motherfuckers up. That's crazy as fuck. Donna says, and I bet they're protecting the family in a hotel. They're dumb as me, dumb as fuck. I wouldn't protect them for a fucking thing. Them motherfuckers don't need protecting, Donna. Who the fuck protecting Ziyah? Who protecting Ziyah? No fucking body. We have to pay for not taking care of our own children. There are consequences for bad parenting, and the fuck there is. D says, Shannon should be locked up and throw away the key. And throw away Shannon. Don't lock that, throw that bitch away. Wherever she got Ziyah, that's where the fuck that big back need to go. Bad shape, bitch. Smart Cookie asks, the body that they found this week, is it? No, it's not her, Smart Cookie. It's not her. Thank you for supporting, Charmaine. T. Beezy said child support and life insurance because we know they're kicking his ass in jail. Of course. Of course, I got a report today that they're tearing his ass up. They're tearing his ass up. Doris, imagine that. Doris, I was going to get to that, but since I see your comment, we're going to talk about it. Doris says, allegedly, Grandma and Shannon had a party, a birthday party in his honor. Doris, I heard that. They had a birthday party for this motherfucker who's locked up for doing all the shit that he's done. But yet, family members are steady saying, Ziyah, couldn't even get a birthday party. Ziyah couldn't get a goddamn thing from these bitches. Ziyah couldn't get love. Ziyah couldn't get hugs. Ziyah couldn't be told that she was beautiful. Ziyah couldn't be accepted as a niece and a granddaughter. But you bitches are celebrating a birthday party for a goddamn pedo who done sit there and abuse every motherfucking that ragged ass dungeon that y'all call a fucking house. You bitches. Alita says, and she had chains and locks on her refrigerator, deprived those kids from eating. How the hell she ever become a foster parent? How did the kids workers not see this? They were paid under the table. That's all I could see. And you see how, Alita, you see how you're talking about the chains and the locks on her refrigerator? Girl, that took me somewhere just now. Candace Starr, and I'm going to sing y'all to Candace Starr again. Candace Starr did that. She channeled that baby's energy. Y'all, as she was channeling that baby's energy, a soft voice came across the screen. And it said, I'm so hungry. Whew. This shit is wicked. I never knew that people like this existed. A bunch of fucking inbreds. Doris says Shannon and her twin looks like Doris. I ain't even laughing because I was about to bust out laughing, but Doris, I ain't gonna laugh. Doris. Something. Doris is something. Doris, Shannon, and Marquita, them grave digger twins, they for somebody. They for their grandpa or their uncle. They for some fucking body, Doris. Them girl. Whew. Whew. T. Beasley says she mad Ziyah asked her for that address on Outer Drive. Shannon put 2 and 2. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, the hell she did. Hey, call you to real. Welcome, my love. Welcome. To all these people that's in here, I'm going to pause for a second. And I'm going to kindly ask you all to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Show your girls some love. Because I'm giving it to you raw. I'm giving it to you unfiltered. I don't need to share no videos with you all because you done seen all the goddamn videos. They're all over YouTube. I talk what I see. And that's who the fuck I am. That's exactly who I am. So if you guys don't mind getting a subscribing, I would love it. I would appreciate it. I've been a content creator for 6 months and I'm trying to get to 1,000. 99 and a half won't do. Get your girl 1,000. I appreciate it. Her Royal says, Mocha, you better tell it. You ain't never lied about none of it. I don't lie, girl. I talk what the fuck I see. And Shannon, Annette, you bitches ain't right. You bitches ain't shit. T. Beezy said they all look like T. Beezy. I believe they for good. They for somebody, uncles and cousins and shit like that. Let's see. They look like the no, Sherman. Sherman said they look like the Mucinex booger, son of a bitch. So let me finish. We go discuss this shit. So Annette, Annette wanted so much goddamn control over them foster kids, her grandkids, the gravedigger twins. She just wanted that much control. She did any and everything while manipulating them to see, say, and do shit her way while putting the blame on everybody else when shit got heated and never took accountability for the role she played in a goddamn thing. And this whole entire fucked up family dynamic is all because of fucking Annette. Annette, you supposed to be the goddamn mama. You supposed to be the motherfucker to let these people know how you act, how you're not supposed to act, what to do, what's decent, what's... Annette, bitch, you failed all your children. You just laid up there and fucked Annette just to say you could fuck, bitch. You was fucking for free. You ain't no goddamn mama. Ziyah sought attention from Jarvis. Why? Why didn't Ziyah seek attention from Jarvis? Because that motherfucker saw from day one how fucking ratchet you bitches were. And anything goes in that fucking house of horrors. So yes, y'all hoes fed that baby to a known pedo on a goddamn silver platter. He groomed her years and years before this shit took place. Y'all called her fast. Well, who the fuck taught her to be fast, bitches? Y'all called her sneaky. Y'all called her manipulative. Well, who the fuck taught her that? Where the fuck she learned that from? You hoes are all the way fucked up. For real, for real, for real. You hoes are all the way fucked up. The nerves of Annette. Annette. And I know you hear me, bitch. Because y'all don't miss shit. Annette ain't nothing but a goddamn rejected incestual monster who either been fucked at age 10, gave birth to her first child at 11 by her own goddamn daddy, brother, uncle, or grandpa. Because motherfucker. And them big ugly ass gravedigger twins who are definitely the product of ancestral behaviors, looking the fuck how they looking, to try and tell Ziyah at any point that she was ugly, that she had nappy hair. Y'all tried to shatter that baby's self-esteem because, for one, her father wasn't a relative and he wasn't a pedo. So just that alone, she was winning. And better than you low vibrational hood rat system bitches could ever be. And you motherfuckers didn't stop until we're having this discussion to fucking day. Until we're having this discussion to fucking day. I'm gonna take a little break and go through my goddamn comments because Annette, you pissing me off, bitch. You are truly pissing me off. You and your bad body children. Alita says, I was a foster parent for 14 years, and yes, they eat a lot. I went to food pantries and so many help. Didn't care how much they ate and still took them out to dinners. This woman didn't care. Little Miss says, hi, Little Miss. Little Miss says, Annette didn't want to report her missing because she wanted to keep that check coming. And Little Miss, I believe that. And you know why I believe that? Because Annette told Ziyah's brother, get the fuck on. But what we're not going to do, we're not going to involve the goddamn police. We're not going to involve the police because you're not going to stop my income. So, Little Miss, that I truly believe. I believe that shit. Dee says these pedos are really out of their mind because they know they shouldn't be around kids, but they don't care. How dare that motherfucker go to a dance with? Exactly, D. Exactly. But my thing is, I know fucking well somebody at that school, somebody at that daddy-daughter dance, some fucking body knew that motherfucker was a pedo. And nobody reported it. Her royal nappies, and they kept the fridge chained up. It's a special place in hell. Hell yes, it's a special place in hell for the motherfuckers. That's crazy as fuck. Read the screen, Shannon, you big bitch. Because I know you. Hey, honey, read the screen, you big bitch. Butch body, hunchback, elephant body, looking. Yes, that's all you, Shannon. Sierra says, Shannon told another family member, at least my 5 kids have the same daddy. Bitch, and you proud of that? How the fuck you brag that your children have the same daddy, bitch? How the fuck do you brag on that, hoe? A fucking pedophile. Oh, my children got the same daddy, bitch, and you proud of that? But Shannon, I understand that, bitch. Looking the way you looking, you happy for anybody to give you attention. You asthmatic, can't breathe, swollen neck, bad shape, curve head, bitch. That's crazy. Donna says, we need you in the courtroom for sentencing. Just the way Mocha talking, big back, 60 years, bitch. She don't need to come out. She don't need to come out. She really don't. You slow, retarded motherfuckers. Honey says this shit crazy because it goes on and it shouldn't. It shouldn't. And I hate the fact the black community got to do better. The black community, incestuous, everybody ain't raised that fucking way. Now, you nasty motherfuckers that's raised that way, y'all need to go seek some fucking help. Y'all need to go seek some fucking help. Because this ain't it. My mama ain't raised me like that. My grandmother ain't raised her like that. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Bitch, y'all from Detroit. Y'all in a goddamn place where y'all got all the goddamn access to whatever you fucking want. How the fuck you drop the ball? Y'all that goddamn bored where y'all gotta sleep with one of fucking another? Ain't no fucking way. Right, smart cookie. Oh yeah, CPS needs it. I would burn the fuck. Look, me, the city would get it. The city would truly get it. Hi, Mary. That's crazy. Terrific said these bitches have sex with a ninja, and the next day he's their daddy and uncle brother. Exactly. These bitches are sick. Hi, Monica. Thank you for subbing, my love. Nothing but the truth says, yes, after hearing her father interview, the grandmother is guilty. Of course. Of course. The grandma guilty. Annette said he never came in the house. Shannon would come on the outside. But listen, that's how I know these slow motherfuckers lying. Shannon, bitch, you on a spectrum and you clearly forget some of the shit Annette tell you to say, bitch. You can't repeat shit word for word. And as big as your fucking head is, and as wide as your fucking neck is, bitch, that should be a goddamn boat for you to hold every goddamn thing they tell you, bitch. You should have a memory bank and not forget a goddamn thing. Annette said her ragged ass on that stand, on that witness stand, and said Jarvis never came in the house. 2 minutes later, Shannon said her ragged ass on a stand, Sam's stand. Well, yeah, he would come in. He would come in if only I was there. Man, fuck you bitches. Y'all some slow motherfuckers. Sierra says, Shannon cut, girl. Let's talk talk about this. Because I was getting there. Shannon's cousin. I don't know if you all saw 7 Mile Radio interview yesterday or the day before. And Shannon's cousin was on there crying. I mean, it was hard to understand. I don't know if she was emotional. I don't know if she was high. I don't know what the fuck. But she was trying to get her story out. And I still feel she wasn't ready to tell her story because she was choking. She was choking. But either way it goes, she gave us a piece of the story. She told us that the Gravedigger twins The Gravedigger twins, Shannon and Marquita, sexually assaulted her from the ages of 6 to 12. And then Marquita, no, not Marquita, Shannon approaches her years later trying to apologize. Trying to apologize. Bitch, stop this shit. So if your big bad built body ass ain't did shit, motherfucker, what you apologizing for? What the fuck are you apologizing for, Shannon? This is crazy. Jasmine, hi Jasmine. Jasmine says, one channel said someone in the prison reported seeing flying elbows hitting Mr. Butts. Girl, he need more than flying elbows. He really do. He really, really do. Hi, Lenny Battle. Lenny says, Mocha, honey, you something else. We speak the same language. Lenny, Mocha talk what she see. Mocha leaves no stones unturned, and Mocha gives it to you raw. Raw and unfucking filtered. Unfiltered. Yes, Leisure. The reading Candace did definitely was spot on. Spot on. Thank you, D. Nothing but the truth says the Gravedigger twins, they look like their brains not fully developed. Nothing but the truth. I could agree with that. I could agree with that because nothing but the truth. The back of them bitches' head flat. They're flat. Them bitches' head flat. You hear me to the back. Like Annette laying them big bad body bitches on their back all their fucking life till they was able to get up and fucking walk. Dr. J says she's put a padlock on the fridge, but they are quite thick. Well, the padlock was for the children. Or basically Ziyah. She couldn't eat shit. Latrice says it's truly sad because I viewed all their social media pages and none of them acknowledge her on her birthday. Each year from here on out, September 16, I will make sure to remember her. Oh, now, Latrice, September 16, I'm going to always remember her. That day is very significant to me. My oldest sister's birthday is on September 16th. So when I celebrate my sister, I'm going to also celebrate Ziyah. That's crazy. Monica says those text messages was atrocious. Monica, I like to cry. Because what grown ass man send those type of text messages to a fucking child? Jarvis Butts needs to be removed from prison. He needs to be removed from prison for 24 hours. Sit him outside in the middle of the yard. Get an axe. Cut his shit off because he don't need it. He don't need it. And let him feel it. Let him feel it. Jasmine says, I hurried up and subscribed because she's speaking the truth. I like people who get it all the way 100. That's all I know, Jazz. Jazz, that's all I know. That's all I know. My sister God damn it, my sister promoting me. And thank you guys. I appreciate all of you who subscribed. I've gotten to that 1K and I love it. I thank you guys so very much. So We're going to finish with her. Coca says, I just did subscribe to your channel. You're a great inspiration. Keep doing what you're doing for all the people who don't have. Coca, that's my mission. I will forever be a voice for the voiceless. That's me. That's me. Hi, Black and Bougie. Black and Bougie says, I'm new here. It's nice to hear someone is just as pissed about this. Pissed ain't the word. Pissed ain't the word. But these bitches need to hear this. These bitches need to hear this shit. Dr. J says, Mocha, you're giving it to us the only way I know how. Raw and uncut. Jasmine says, Shannon look like that purple McDonald. Goddamn grimace. Damn. Right, Black and Bougie. Annette has ruined so many lives. And it all starts with her. Hi, Tamara. It all starts with her. It all starts with Annette. And you know what's sad? This shit starts with Annette and it's going to end with Annette. And it's not going to be fucking pretty. It won't be pretty. So, how many other family members, y'all? How many other family members have to be assaulted sexually in the house of horrors at the hands of Annette and the Gravedigger twins? Make me understand this shit. Because we can't say and Jarvis no more because his ass locked up. Ain't no coming back from this motherfucker. Ain't no coming back. Annette, bitch, you. Annette. And again, like I said, bitch, I know you listening. I know you're listening. Annette, you and them two big ugly motherfuckers that you call daughters, you bitches will rot for the shit that y'all have done. So far, we know about Ziyah, a recent cousin that came forward telling her story of being sexually abused by the Gravedigger twins. How many more victims are out there, you nasty motherfuckers, besides those children that's already in that goddamn house with y'all? Shannon, you're a sick bitch. You and your Gravedigger twin, y'all experienced a lot of incestual bullshit growing up. And y'all big, nasty, ugly, looking like y'all struggling to breathe fucking asses grew up and y'all inflicted that same goddamn demons on other young relatives. Even your own fucking niece. Your cousin. She said when you assaulted her, bitch, woo, y'all big ugly asses assaulted that girl from 6 years old to the age of 12. Did y'all think she would never tell? But years later, Shannon, years later, you went and apologized. Why? Why the fuck did you apologize, Shannon, if you did nothing? If you had nothing to hide, Shannon? Are these all the nasty, filthy things Annette groomed y'all to do? Is this the reason why all of Annette's other children ran away? Were they tired of being fucked and touched by Annette? Were they tired of Annette receiving money from older men to have their way with her fucking children? The only reason I see you two big ugly ass Gravedigger twins hanging around and not running away is because y'all hoes knew and Annette knew that looking the way y'all two big motherfuckers was looking, you motherfuckers wasn't profitable to no fucking body other than each other. Nobody. That's exactly why when that child testified, she was able to clearly say that Jarvis fucked and touched everybody in that nasty ass house. That's what she said. Annette, you cannot continue with the goddamn narrative that everybody that this was done to under your care was fast, bitch. That story stops today. Shannon, Stop with the goddamn narrative that Ziyah was gone because she was looking for dick. Y'all hoes are sick. And for Annette grown children, now I'm speaking to Annette other motherfucking children. I'ma speak to Annette other fucking children that left that house early. Those that ran away early in life. Y'all ain't worth a flying fuck either. Because y'all knew what was going on. Y'all experienced the same abuse that Ziyah did. And y'all ran the fuck away. Now, y'all are being asked to speak up on what the fuck y'all experienced growing up. But y'all out here giving an excuse that y'all don't want to go against Annette. Fuck Annette. And fuck Annette on a good day with a sick dick. Fuck Annette. Ziyah's mom. I have no sympathy for you, bitch. None. You a bigger bitch. Why? I say that because you had already failed your goddamn daughter by putting her in the hands of the very motherfucker that abused your ass, which caused you to run away at 11 and get pregnant. But yet, instead of saying what you know about Annette, sick and disgusted ass, you rather these narratives to continue out here about your child. You motherfuckers ain't worth a fuck. All you bad shaped, big body, perverted motherfuckers need to be locked up. And I mean all of y'all. You around here bragging about your skills. Bitch, ain't nobody worried about you knowing how to fix no goddamn house. Ain't nobody worried about you knowing how to sling a goddamn hammer. Bitch, what you should have been slinging. What you should have been slinging, hoe. It's some love in your goddamn heart. Care and concern for your goddamn daughter. But instead you left your daughter and you left a goddamn son trapped in the hands of a fucking monster who you call mama and that you still trying to fucking sit up here and protect, bitch. So you could get on anybody platform you want, ho. I don't give a fuck. And pop your shit about your skills. Bitch, you ain't got no skills. Because the one skill that you needed was to take care of your goddamn children. And that skill, motherfucker, you didn't have it. You didn't have it. So I don't want to hear a fucking thing from Annette. I don't want to hear a goddamn thing from the Gravedigger twins. I don't want to hear a fucking thing from Ziyah's mama because all you bitches are rotten. All of you hoes are rotten. And at this point, Shannon, what I'm going to say to you, bitch, at this point, your ass, along with your mom, y'all need to tell these goddamn people where Ziyah's body is. Let that baby have some goddamn peace. Even though y'all hoes have no decency about yourselves, give that baby the respect and the decency to at least have peace and be properly put the fuck away. What kind of fucking people are you hoes? I've never in all my life seen no shit like this. But somebody's gonna meet you hoes around the corner one day. Soon. Somebody's gonna meet you hoes around the corner. One day. I'm sick of you hoes. You around here talking about your skills. Bitch, you and your skills could go away. If you hoes had no guilt, y'all wouldn't be jumping in people's chat and any comments on YouTube, leaving, well, they ain't got no proof. Bitch, hit dogs holler every goddamn time. Hit dogs holler every goddamn time. Shannon, Annette, Lady, and whatever the other big ugly bitch name, y'all sick. Y'all looked at that baby. Y'all looked at that baby as a come up. Y'all allowed Jarvis to give y'all chicken feed. Nickels here, dimes there. Because he was paying y'all to be with her. He paid Annette for damn sure to be with her. He ain't had to give Shannon shit because Shannon was allowing him to use his own children by her as a way of him pleasuring himself. As a people, we need to do better. Save our fucking children. Save our fucking children. I don't get this. Annette, you need to explain to the people about them 17 times CPS went to your fucking house, bitch. If you ain't doing nothing wrong, if you ain't living foul, there's no need for all of them fucking visits. None. And Shannon and Marquita, you two big, bad shaped, bad body, can't breathe bitches. If y'all don't stop making them goddamn social media posts talking about, oh, she's been spotted. Just on January 26th, you bitches, yeah, was it January? Whatever day it was. January 6th, y'all made a post saying she was spotted at a liquor store and at a gas station. Bitches, y'all sick? Are y'all sick? Who the fuck do y'all think is gonna keep believing this shit that y'all keep telling? But y'all day is coming. Y'all day is coming. I am sick of people like you and Annette. You are the fucking ringleader, bitch. Now go pray. I want you to go pray on Mocha's commentary, ho. Because I don't even know you, motherfucker. And I called you out for who the fuck you are. You showed me, Annette, exactly who the fuck you are in the first 5 minutes of you sitting on that goddamn witness stand, bitch. You showed me who the fuck you are. So, Annette, fuck you. Fuck all your offsprings, bitch, because you ain't raised nothing decent. You ain't raised a goddamn decent. All you did, bitch, you got your children in a cult to serve you. Because nobody never seemingly loved you, Annette, when you was growing the fuck up. You figured it was okay. You got abused. You got abused, misused, raped, this, that, and the other by your own fucking people, Annette. And you felt it was all right to keep this same fucking behavior going on with your goddamn children. To the point to ask every motherfucking thing that you gave birth to, Annette, they ran the fuck away from you because you had them sleeping with your husband. Isn't that why Ziyah's mama ran away? 11 years old. She pregnant by her fucking daddy. Annette, you're a nasty bitch. The autistic person that was touching Ziyah. Isn't that y'all fucking relative? First he was playing with Shannon. Couldn't have been that fucking autistic. His dick got hard, bitch. But y'all saved him from the law. The police need to lock all of you hoes the fuck up. They need to lock all you hoes the fuck up. And I'll take a flight and celebrate that. Because y'all ain't worth shit. Y'all definitely ain't worth shit. And I'm going to go through these comments and we're going to talk about it. And as we talk about it, I encourage you all I encourage you all, throw some purple hearts up in this chat for Ziyah. May she rest wherever she is until she is brought back. Until she body is brought back and there is closure, we're going to celebrate Ziyah. This motherfucker. I'm sick of these people. Black and Bougie says, I hate when people call our girls fast. Notice there's never a name for the predators who steal. Exactly, Black and Bougie. How the fuck you gonna call these girls fast? Where the hell they get that shit from? They were groomed. These children only mirror what the fuck they see. So for y'all to call her fast, y'all bitches taught her to be fast. Everything that Ziyah knew, everything that Ziyah done, you nasty bitches taught it to her. You nasty bitches showed her how to manipulate the system. That was the only way she was gonna fucking survive. Nene says, Annette, bring your ass here. I dare you. Us want to tell you something. Nene, she heard me. She heard me. And I know fucking well the bitch heard me. Thank you, Miss Lynn. Miss Lynn says she's a new subscriber and she hit that like button. Thank you, my love. Hi, Auntie Loretta. This shit is crazy. Jasmine said Annette disowned Ziyah's mama, so she showed favoritism towards the twins. Baby, she disowned Ziyah's mama because Ziyah's mom had a little bit sense at that time. She ran away from the bullshit. She escaped the bullshit when she got touched. And when Ziyah's mom got touched, she thought at that time she could have gone to her goddamn mama. She thought she could have gone to her mama and tell her mama what the fucking man did to her. And then Annette, no good ass, she's going to turn around and tell her daughter, well, why are you telling it to me? Why you let him do what he wanted to do? Annette is a sick bitch. Pamela says, new subscriber here, and I'm loving it over here, baby. You remind me of myself. We don't know anything. Girl, let me find you, let me find you, let me find you. But I'm glad you're here, my love. I'm glad you're here. Welcome, Pamela. Smart Cookie says, my God, they were telling their niece she was ugly. Lord, we are ready for you to get the vengeance. Smart Cookie. They told that child everything to bring down her self-esteem because them ugly bitches had problems. Them ugly bitches were not comfortable in the skin that they were in. So that's why they were telling it. That's why they were tearing her down. Hey, Miss HP, that's why. Thank you, Amor. Thank you for subscribing, my love. So that's exactly why they were tearing her down. That's exactly why, Smart Cookie. Them ugly bitches were not satisfied looking the way that they was looking. Hey, Antoinette, welcome back, boo. Hey, Trey. Trey said, but they protect the fuck out their refrigerator. Nothing but the truth says Shannon was jealous of Ziyah. I believe she knew he was messing with her. Shannon is protecting Jarvis and Annette protecting. Hold up. Nothing but the truth. Shannon was definitely jealous of Ziyah. She was jealous of Ziyah because Jarvis was giving more attention to Ziyah than Shannon could ever get. Shannon, big funky ass, and laid up there and had all them goddamn babies for Jarvis. Hey, Ramona. Shannon, big funky ass lady, that had all them goddamn babies for Jarvis. Jarvis was finished with it. Her cat was dead. Jarvis said that big swole spectrum pussy, he didn't want it no more. So he found Ziyah fresh. So Ziyah got more from Jarvis than Shannon could ever get. So at this point, when Shannon finds out Ziyah is pregnant, shit got real. It really got real. So Jarvis was dipping and dabbing in Shannon big nasty ass raggedy cooch. And the bitch got pregnant. Hey Lisa, welcome back. So here it is. Jarvis got Ziyah pregnant. Shannon ain't stopped till she got pregnant. Bitch, you sick. You sick. Black and Bougie says they were jealous of Ziyah's youth, beauty, and her. That's the thing. Ziyah had a light. They hated her because she was everything that they were not. And I believe that. And that's why they said she was running away. But what was funny is, first they said she never did that before. First they said she never did that before. Then they said Ziyah ran away to meet a boy or a man. Make up y'all fucking mind. Is it a boy or is it a goddamn man? You shameful bitches. Jasmine says Annette might be on Section 8 too, which is why she kept denying the fact that Jarvis lived there. Section 8 will now allow sex offenders. Ain't no goddamn apartment complex or housing program go allow goddamn Section 8 to be there. Not where they got children and families residing. No fucking way. No way. And not just that. Since all of this shit done exploded, they tell me that Annette done moved again. They tell me Annette done moved the fucking again. So Annette, you can't take the heat, bitch. You can dish out all of this filth, but you can't take the heat. You sorry piece of shit. Black and Bougie says, did Shannon take Ozempic because understand? Well, she's a little, no, her cousin said. This says Shannon smoking so much right now. All she got is a big old head. All her fucking weight falling off. All she got is head. All she got is head. Thank you for becoming a new member. Tamara says, yes, that bitch Shannon never checked her crib, never checked on her kids, never just walked around, prayed, got fucked to sleep while he went to creep. Nasty, weird. They're weird. They're weird. They're weird. They're weird. Damn, Nene. Nene said the twins look like, no. No. This is fucking crazy. MGO says, I wouldn't be surprised if she was on Ozempic looking for her next child. She don't want no other man. What she want is to keep doing what she doing. Putting money on Jarvis' book. How the fuck you support somebody like that in jail? They need to lock her ass up knowing that she's putting money on his goddamn books. Monica says, Shannon's cousin came out and said that they have cousins that molested each other, but she didn't want to. You know what? That's what fucked me up. Let me tell y'all what fucked me up with all of these people that want to come out giving stories. Let me tell you how I feel. Cousin, aunt, mama, daddy, brother, I don't give a fuck who you is. I don't give a fuck if you don't like what I say. I'ma stand 10 toes the fuck down on what the fuck I believe. If you bitches are coming out here telling y'all fucking stories about who did y'all what, make sure you bitches come out here and tell a whole goddamn story. Tell a whole goddamn story. Oh, well, you know, my cousin did this to me. No, bitch, what cousin did it to you? Call it fucking names out. Expose all these nasty motherfuckers. How the fuck you think somebody feels sitting next to a motherfucker that we know that sit up there and abused and molested every goddamn body in Detroit, but y'all still saving cousins? Y'all still saving cousins. But y'all want to go sit on these goddamn people's podcasts just to be seen, just to be relevant, just to be heard, motherfuckers. But y'all ain't saying no goddamn names. So the stories that y'all bitches come and telling, I take that shit with a goddamn grain of salt, because you bitches need to put a fucking name on it. Don't sit up there, because you know, she know who she is. She knows what she did. No, bitch, you know what she did. You know who she is. Put a stamp on that motherfucker and end all of this goddamn shit. If you want to do the right thing. Fuck. Y'all full of shit. Caesar said Jarvis told her niece he was tired sleeping with her. I know Shannon's sick. He didn't want Shannon. Shannon was slow and Shannon was easy, and Shannon was the go-to bitch, and Shannon did not mind. Shannon did not mind doing whatever Jarvis wanted her to do whenever he wanted her to do it. Black and Bougie says, did y'all hear Shannon's phone call? It was disgusting. She's so proud to be Jarvis mattress. And that's all the fuck she is. Look. Go on Shannon's Facebook page. Shannon making all of this goddamn hoorah, hoorah, hoorah about how much she loved Ziyah. That's my girl. That's my baby. I just wanted her to come home. On Shannon's Facebook page. Shannon got that fucking Facebook page covered with nothing but them goddamn little inbred children. Nothing but them little half-breed motherfuckers. I can't even, a Facebook page, I don't even remember the name, but just put in that big bitch name. Just put in that big bitch name and something else go pull up. So, and all Shannon worry about is them little inbred children. They got color, they got good hair. Shannon ain't got not one picture of Ziyah on her goddamn page. And Ziyah has been with Shannon since Ziyah was given over to Annette from her sister. Motherfucker. Fuck you, Shannon. Nothing but the truth, say facts. They got mental problems over there. All black families do not act like that. They need to get out of that mindset. Only unfit ass people conduct themselves and that's a fucking fact. Only unfit motherfuckers. Because real people don't do no shit like this. Koya says, I said the same thing also. I think it was her that said that her family is not dysfunctional. That one sentence alone says dysfunctional. You and your sister, if I'm not mistaken, they have babies by the same motherfucking man. By the same fucking man. Deidre says, I can say this. He had that little girl mind going. Poor thing. Deidre, when get to say he had Ziyah's mind going, Ziyah felt she could have trusted Jarvis. Ziyah went to Jarvis because Ziyah felt that Jarvis was the only one giving her attention. Jarvis gave Ziyah what them motherfuckers in that house did not give her. Jasmine says, I honestly feel Jarvis was touching on Ziyah. Oh, yes, ma'am. Way before 2022. Those text messages were too advanced in nature. He'd been doing something to her. Jasmine. Jarvis has a CPS case. A CPS case against him involving Ziyah dated back 2017, 2018, something like that. So this shit ain't just started. This shit ain't just started. So Shannon, again, you big swole neck, can't breathe, ugly bitch. Tell somebody where Ziyah at. Tell somebody, bitch, because you helped him. I don't give a fuck how many lies your big ass lay on, ho. Annette, you want to pray? Get that big bitch in the closet. Have a Jesus come to meeting, bitch. And y'all tell where that child is. Koya says, man, that you all know is a pedo, but you're saying you're not dysfunctional. They can't make that shit make sense. Honey says, then it was the girl talking about she was the fiance and they were together for 4 or 5 years. That was another sick bitch. How the fuck? Jarvis had a type. Jarvis has a fucking type. All them bitches that call themselves girlfriends, baby mamas, whatever, they all look the fuck alike. All of them. But this slow bitch, she his fiance, but never been where he lay his head. Baby, I don't fucking know where they come from. I don't know. Lenny says, what crazy motherfucker go out, buy a lock and chain, a lock of free food the government provided for the kids? Ain't that some shit? I'm going to tell you what kind of crazy bitch do that. I'm going to tell you what kind. A nothing kind of bitch. A bitch that ain't used to shit. Ain't never had shit. Ain't gonna ever be shit. Those the type of hoes do that. Quilla asks, how do you feel about cousin Roxy? Well, Quilla, I could answer that. Roxy appears to be very concerned. Roxy appears to have Ziyah's best interest at heart. Roxy appears that she really does care. Roxy appears that she wants what's best for Ziyah. Roxy appears that she wants the truth to come out, and I applaud her for that. And the only thing, and if Roxy, if you're listening, along with the other two cousins, the cousin and Annette's sister that was on that podcast, the only thing I could say to y'all, instead of bickering, instead of fighting amongst one another about who's doing what and who's not doing what, the only thing I suggest, because I love you all, I love your effort, I love what you all are doing. Jernell, yes, that's her name. The only thing I suggest is that you ladies come together and make this shit happen. Because what y'all have to know, you all are stronger. You all will be stronger together, making shit happen, making shit shake, than being divided. Because the more they see you all divided, the more they see y'all divided, that's the worst it's going to get. So I'm going to pray for y'all. I would definitely pray that Roxy, Jernell, and the other one, I pray that y'all unite. Because y'all not doing this for y'all. Y'all doing this for Ziyah. And y'all, all of y'all share the same sentiments. All of y'all share the same love. All of y'all say how much y'all love and care for her. So if y'all love and care for her, the way y'all out here saying y'all do, put y'all differences aside. Give Ziyah peace. Bring her home safely. I don't care how it's done, but come together and make it happen. Now, Quilla, to answer your question, my love, that's what I feel. Quarter for Studios, new here, subscribe, and thank you so very much, Quarter for Studios. Stanford Mom, thank you so much. I hope they needed this read. Thank you, Stanford Mom. Thank you, my love. Smart Cookie says, Jasmine, those text messages were too grown. Hell yeah, they were. Hell yeah, they were. Black and Bougie says, it's so hurtful because that baby thought she was in a normal relationship. She thought that demon was really her boyfriend. Black and Bougie, whenever you go, listen to Candace. When you go to listen to Candace's story, if you go, and she was channeling Ziyah's energy. In that energy, Ziyah said, they tricked me. Then she says, they killed me. Then she says, I'm with my baby boy. Y'all. Right, Kate? Right, Lindsay, look. She says, after giving a 4-year-old a STD, Jarvis should have gotten life in jail with no chance. Girl, if I was that 4-year-old's parent, if I was just a neighbor of that 4-year-old, you hear me? If I was just any damn thing to that 4-year-old, Jarvis would still be looking for body parts. And that's a fact. Joanna, new to the channel, and I said, thank you, my love. Thank you. Miss Lynn, girl, yeah, we just discussed that. Word on the street is Shannon be putting money on his books. And I know the fuck she is. I mean, who else want a Shannon? Who else want a Shannon? T Beezy, I chewed that bitch out in my first commentary when I did the first one. How you gonna tell me this nigga came at your house at 9, 10, and left at 2 a.m.? Bitch, yeah, she was an option. She was an option. But yet he could use her. Bitch, I don't know what's going on in Detroit. Wake up, Detroit. Tell it to him again, Quarter Studios. 319 likes, and you getting some content. You getting it raw. You getting it unfiltered. You getting it uncut, because there ain't nobody else gonna give it to you like this. Let's hit that like button. Let's hit that like button. Let's give us at 100%. Black and Bougie says, hey, Rose Life. Black and Bougie said, whoever gave him such a light sentence after what he did to the 4-year-old needs jail. Hell yes. Hell yes. Shannon and Antoinette and the other Oompa Loompa twin, they about to go meet their maker. Lenny said Charles must have ran through all Annette kids because they all sexually challenged. Well, son of a bitch. Lenny, hold up. Who is Charles? Charles is the man? Woo, child. All her children got fucking problems. Hey, V. All her children got fucking problems. People, y'all are, look, I'm looking at my numbers right now. We got 1,220 people in here. 1,220 people in this motherfucker. Hit that like button for your girl. Make sure you tap that heart button on the side. Let's go. Let's go. Because you getting the business. All of it. And one thing I can assure you, anytime you log into this motherfucker and Mocha is live, you go get the business. You will definitely get the business. Let's see. I'm going through this. I mean these comments. I mean these damn comments. I'm in. Look, they say, I love the unfilters. I don't do filters. I let you guys rock it out in this chat the way that I speak. If we can't be real, and if we can't be raw, and if we can't be uncut, we don't even need to be on this bitch. Joanna says, I hope they kick his ass every single day and make him wash their underwear off. That's too easy for him. That girl, that's like a treat. Black and Bougie said, looking at them goddamn gravedigger twins is definitely giving extra chromosomes. And the them the two bitches that sit on the school bus wearing helmets. Them the two bitches but they want to talk about Ziyah. They want to body shame Ziyah. They want to tear that child down. But you two bitches sit on a goddamn school bus with helmets on, licking the fucking windows. You motherfuckers got some nerves. Y'all got some fucking nerves. D from Detroit says, and the motherfucker had the nerve to be wearing a purple bodysuit. Do you see that shit? Do you see that shit? A whole bodysuit. Are y'all serious? Sierra says a 16-year-old girl made a status on Facebook saying her mother dated Jarvis bitch ass and he molested her at 10. Now she's 16. Wow. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be more people. That's what I'm saying. The more you did, the more fucking stories coming out. The more you dig, the more stories coming out. Lisa says, this is the exact type of energy that is needed. Lisa, I don't play. I'ma handle them bitches the way they handled Ziyah. I'ma handle them bitches the way they needed to be handled. Who the fuck brushed these big back bitches on a hand, tap? Well, it's gonna be no bitches. It ain't gonna be all right. It ain't gonna be all right because you motherfuckers gotta live in your goddamn truth. Y'all mushroom-shaped motherfuckers. MGO says they are the Black Whitakers. Inbred family. Yeah, MGO. I could believe that. Quarter for Studio says, oh shit. Mocha reminds me of Samore Harmony, Queens of Comedy voice. Shit. Let's see. Sierra says, oh, I read that one. My girl on it. Congratulations. I'm so happy. I'm here to see it. I'm glad you're here too, D. I thank you, my love. Thank you, D. I love you, sister. Quarter for Studio says, congrats. I know the feeling hitting that. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Nikki says, did you see Jarvis' so-called fiance that got on that stand? Girl, we've been saying that, but he got a type. He got a type. Right, Jasmine? He never replied to the text messages unless he wanted something. Unless his ass wanted something. King Patterson says, everybody's saying Annette he called Annette. Netta ran a tight ship. Obviously not tight enough. That man messing with all the kids, all through exactly. Shan ran shit. Shan ran a goddamn thing because Annette was getting digged down too. That's what she ran. Annette was getting digged too. Fuck. Sierra says Jarvis Butts bitch ass family is quiet. They need to speak up. I bet said I bet he was molested as a child. Something went on in his household. He's sick. Look, I gotta go back through my stuff. I ran across some shit, but I can't put it out until I fact check it. And once I fact checked it, I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back to y'all because Sierra, it got a lot to do with the way Jarvis was brought up. It got a lot to do with his fucking mama. It got a lot to do. Jarvis been getting his dick touched and wet since he was 5 or 6 years old. So growing up like that, that's all the fuck he knew. But I ain't touching on it until I fact check that. I love you too, Deidre. Love you too, girl. Black and Bougie says that baby wanted love so bad, he didn't even bother to lie and pretend he loved her. Exactly. I really don't, Donna. I really don't. Quarter for Studios, everybody got anxiety from this case, but I ain't having no anxiety no fucking more, because I'm going to read them sick bitches for who the fuck they is. Exactly, Lisa. Leisure says, girl, the depravity in this family is next level, and it definitely runs deep. Definitely runs deep. Lisa says, the whole truth and nothing but the truth here. That's all I know. That's all I know. Clutching my herringbone says, I couldn't wait for my 20 minutes to be up. Well, you could have subscribed. You should have subscribed while you was on the outside knocking to come in. Legs been shaking for the whole 20. You better speak. Love it. Everything I want to say. Big bag bitches. Big back. Big back. Big ugly fucking backs. Quarter for Studio says, I think he touched your brother Barbie. Quarter Studios. I said the same thing. I said the brother's been touched. They've been touched. D from Detroit says he preyed on unattractive, low self-esteem women, and all of them. Like I said, he had a certain type. He had a certain type. Joanna says they need to throw Annette and Shannon, the whole family. Fuck just Annette. Listen. I'm in here, right? I'm on Annette ass. I am on the grave digger twin ass. All of them. Ain't nobody exempt. No fucking body. Because even Annette grown ass children that was no longer in that house, those that ran away, they knew what was going on. Motherfuckers, when y'all became adults, y'all could have saved every goddamn child that was in that house if y'all have told y'all fucking story. But now, Ziyah is not here. Everybody got something to fucking say. Well, why y'all couldn't say it then? So what? Annette had that much control over y'all? Y'all didn't mind people being molested. Y'all didn't mind people coming up missing. Y'all didn't mind all of this shit. Are y'all fucking serious? So right now, everybody looking for a goddamn platform. Everybody wants to be heard. Everybody sitting up here trying to make a fucking dollar off of this goddamn little girl no longer being here. And that's fucked up, including Annette. Including Annette. Annette is so goddamn low life. This is what they said. This is exactly Annette, when it was time to do a goddamn press conference. Annette did not want to do a press conference to put the word out that that child was missing. And Annette had to be threatened by the goddamn Detroit Police Department with them arresting her funky ass as a goddamn suspect because she did not want to put out a press conference. Bitch, stop playing. So I don't give a fuck about no goddamn Annette. Just like I don't give a fuck about none of her goddamn children, because y'all some nasty motherfuckers. Hazel said, I just subscribed to. Thank you for everything you do, exposing these lizard head looking bitches. God damn, Hazel. Girl, now that you said them bitches got heads like lizards, you know what? They do have heads like lizards. Fucking reptile skin motherfuckers. At any cause, Monica. They didn't care who they hurt. They didn't care what the fuck they did. They just wanted a man. King Patterson says, Naziah's mom said sex been chasing her whole life and it got her baby. No. Mm-mm. That wasn't Naziah's mom said that. That was a confession Shannon made. Shannon made that confession. Shannon, in so many ways, guilt was eating the fuck out of Shannon. And Shannon said this to her cousin or her aunt. That sex had been chasing her whole life. Bitch, now, if it's guilt eating you up all of that time, bitch, you need to sit there and tell a fucking truth. Gloria says, I'm new here and thank you. You're welcome, Gloria, and welcome, my love. Welcome. Black and Bougie says, Annette hoards children for money. Protecting them is definitely not a fucking thought. Definitely not a fucking thought. You hear me? D from Detroit says, thank you, Mocha. You venting for all of us. D, I appreciate you all for supporting me and doing what I do. Exactly, Derek. Shannon was in competition with a fucking child. A child. Sierra says, did you see Annette's son that came in a 7 Mile radio talking shit? His ass was supposed to be a man. Sounded just like a bitch. Just like a bitch. He wasn't handled right. Thank you, Shaquille. Thank you. Look, they all bitch made over there. All the fuck of them. Shamil says, praise God, I'm in my first time here. Well, you live in Belize. Welcome, welcome. And been following this case. Oh my God, that poor kid. Well, welcome, Shamil, all the way from Belize. Welcome. Make sure you subscribe, my love. Make sure you subscribe. Guys, I really appreciate it if you have not yet done so, please hit that like button for your girl. And if you have not done so, tap that little emoji on the side. Let YouTube know that you appreciate what Mocha is doing. And that way, that will put me out there and I'm able to come back and keep giving it to you raw and unfiltered. Shamil says, them twins look like Ninja Turtles. Well, goddamn. Right, Jasmine. Jasmine says, I have no sympathy for Naziah's mama. She chose the streets over her own daughter. Exactly. Exactly. Black and Bougie says, I understand that she was traumatized by her mother, but why leave your child? That's what I don't understand. Here you got Annette done fucked you up. So why would you leave your child in a fucked up situation like that, bitch? Why would you do it? That's crazy as fuck to me. Leisha said, you're speaking what I'm feeling. I really feel for this. Everybody does. Everybody feels for that baby. Annette didn't protect her. Annette didn't. They none protected her. Quadruple Studio says, because she been touched and leave them with the people who did it to her. It was the drugs. It was, well, the man ain't hit her no more. Dead and gone. He was saying how he was on drugs. Right, Donna? Donna said, and smiling with the picture. What was that about? That smile. Donna, ugh. Hi, femme fatale. She didn't even have maternal skills and bragging about being a builder. That's the fucked up part. That's the fuck. Bitch, you around here slinging nails and hammers. But you don't know how to change diapers. You don't know how to be a fucking mama. But you know how to turn a crack pipe to your fucking lip, bitch. So miss me with that bullshit. Jumping on people's panels and shit. Talking about your daughter. Bitch, you worse than a goddamn cat. Cats and dogs nurture their fucking animals, their kittens and their cubs better than fucking you. So you can't come on this motherfucker and tell nobody a goddamn thing, bitch. Right, TBs, and Bob the fucking building. Bob the fucking builder. Everybody failed Ziyah. And I don't know why the fuck they thought Jarvis was cute. Jarvis looked like a fucking road map. A fucking lizard. Something that done been ran over. His jaws all fucking sunken. All Jarvis got is fucking color. That's all the fuck he got. He's a goddamn inbred too. A sick one. Right, clutching my herringbone. We all need closure. Right about now, this ain't just about Ziyah's immediate family. This is about everybody, because y'all done opened the fucking doors and y'all done let us all in y'all fucking house. And now it seems like the world got more feelings from for Ziyah than the people who were supposed to fucking care for her. That's fucked up. That's crazy as shit. Nikki asked, how is it possible for all those kids and adults living in that shack not to hear Jarvis? They knew. And I'm going to tell you, not only did they know, they all had to live the way Annette raised them to live. Whatever happens in this fucking house stays in this goddamn house. So they saw and they didn't see. That's how they had to fucking live. And they lived like that a long goddamn time. Because Annette programmed them to live just that fucking way. That's crazy as fuck. MGO say hit dogs holler. These people are more than hollering. They're hollering at the moon. They're guilty, MGO. Why else would Annette, after all of this shit ain't broke, after all of this shit been discovered, why the fuck would Annette, welcome Courtney Cherry, welcome. Why the fuck would Annette, all of a sudden, you've been living there for God knows how long, Annette, why all of a sudden you up and move? Why the fuck would you up and move, Annette? Deidre says they all go to bed like nothing happened, knowing that child. Exactly, girl. Girl, exactly. They wouldn't even buy her no pads. She 13 begging a grown-ass man buy it. That's the fucking part that got me. That's what got me. Hey, Reba Boo, girl, I didn't know you were in here. Nikki, I'm hoping you said, and you were saying, I don't feel sorry for Ziyah mama. I'm hoping you left her mama name out of there. Shamel said that girl was so beautiful. They were all jealous of that child. That monster could have seen nobody in that house really cared for her. So that's what happened. That's what happened. He's been in that house. He's been around Ziyah since she was 2 years old. He saw, hey, Jazzy, he saw that there was mistreating Ziyah. He saw they didn't care for Ziyah. So he's been in that house since Ziyah was 2 years old. So he was able to have his goddamn way with her the way he wanted to have his way with her. And there it was. There it was. He saw they were slow. He saw whatever he said or done, they were satisfied with it. So why the hell couldn't he get away with that? Why he couldn't get away with it? That girl needed protection from the day she got into the doors of the motherfuckers up until now. She needed to be protected, and they fucking dropped the fucking ball. Sierra, that's what it was all about. Annette and a fucking check. That's what it was all about. Right to marry, he did it to his own daughter. Monica, they none showed sympathy, compassion, nothing on that witness stand. The only person that had an ounce of compassion is Jarvis' sister. And I don't know, my emotions are mixed on that. I don't know if she felt that type of compassion, if she was emotional because she had to do it to her brother. I don't know. I don't know if she was emotional because she knew who the fuck he was all his goddamn life. Because remember, Jarvis fucked around and had his first baby at the age of 13. So if he had his first baby at the age of 13, Jarvis been out there doing some fuck shit. So we don't know what her tears were for. Maybe she's glad that all of this shit finally came out into the open. Maybe she's glad that she don't have to live with a heavy heart no more. Maybe she's glad that they're gonna do something with him and she ain't gotta look at his ass no more. So I don't know. I don't know. Hey Mo. Hey Mo. Mo said new sub, and baby, let me tell you, everything I've said, Mocha have said it louder. Thank you, my love. Damn, Freaky Frog Productions. Hey, hey. Yes, Chidigi, definitely a coat. A whole fucking coat. And the grandma go act like she didn't see it. Look, that's the game they play. She go act like she didn't see him in the courtroom. Them bitches started offline. Lisa says, I bet he wasn't even paying anything. Probably not even for it. No, that nigga wasn't giving her nothing. Nothing. Do Shannon look like the type that somebody would give money to? Do she look like that type? Shit. JT says, I love Mocha energy because I run through this house yelling this shit all day. Whew, I'm hollering it with you. Anusha, new subject. I know the truth when I hear it. Justice for Ziyah. Thank you, my love. Everybody agrees. Annette lied. Annette lied. Annette lied. Annette lied. Annette was getting dick from Jarvis, just like them bad shaped girls. And everybody feels the same way. Like I said, when Ziyah came up missing, I want y'all to know one thing. Some things I may see and some things I may not see. But what I will say is this. Jarvis didn't do this shit alone. Shannon was right there. And even if Shannon was there, Annette knew about it. Annette definitely knew about it. Right, Jazzy? Jazzy says, Mocha, I don't care what nobody says. Shannon was leaving that basement door unlocked for Jarvis. Of course she was. Of course she was. Tuck says, King had some of them kids too. Tuck, you know what? I believe that. I believe, look, King ain't innocent in this either. King sit his ass there like, all I know, no, bitch, you played a part in it because those children was going to that shop too often. And with them going to that shop as often as they went to that shop, bitch, you knew what was going on. You knew. You knew. Nurse Fatty says, She disowned Ziyah's mom because she couldn't control her, and she was pretty. She can get those ugly twins to do whatever she. Hey, I said that. I said she disowned Ziyah's mama because Ziyah's mama went out there in them goddamn streets and told that Annette man fucked her, and that's how she got pregnant at 11. That's how she got pregnant at 11. Shit. Alice said, somebody said all them kids in that house, even Alice, it was said on the goddamn stand, Alice. Alice, one of them big ugly, one of them grave digger twins. What that big bitch named they both ugly. Shannon, other sister, whatever that big hog name, her daughter was on a stand. And that's the one that said that Jarvis done them all. Sierra said, Mocha, let's talk about Ziyah's brother who just won that Cash App money. Sierra, that's all the fuck he want. That brother says he knows what happened in that house. He said nobody can't tell him shit. He knows what happened in that house. Thank you, Tora Lance, for telling me how that big bitch name was Marquita. But look, the brother says he knows what's going on in that house. And for anybody to want him to speak, they got to pay him. So he ain't looking to get justice for his sister. He ain't looking to get the truth out. They all is still in this mindset of protecting Annette. That's what's happening. That's exactly what the fuck happening. Shaquille says, Grandma protecting Shannon. Shannon protecting dude. She better not be putting no money down there. He got a wife and a side bitch. The fuck? Well, Shannon's still putting money on his books. Shannon's still putting money on his books. That's crazy. Right, Mel? That's what I said. Because look, how the fuck Jarvis just got out of prison, right? Mel says Annette was probably sleeping with him first. Look, how the fuck Jarvis meets Shannon? I need y'all to explain this to me. Jarvis met Shannon, big ass, when Shannon was 16 years old. Jarvis had just got out of prison on a goddamn 10-year stint for SAing somebody. He just got out of prison. So look at this. Shannon, big retarded ass, says, now how do you tell this to people? Bitch, you sound slow. It's enough you look slow, but you don't have to act the part. Shannon says when she met Jarvis, Jarvis told her about his record, about how he was a pedophile. He was in prison for doing whatever he did. He served 8 to 10 years for whatever the fuck he did. But then he told her the person that he served all that time for lied on him. And Shannon, big retarded ass, says, well, he gave me the option if I still wanted to deal with it. But I said, if Jesus forgives, why can't I? Well, bitch, you ain't Jesus. That's how I know you're slow, ho. You sound stupid as fuck. Do your homework, says, I don't want to hear nothing about no grown woman being grown. They knew better and was jealous. Right. Everybody needs to go. That's why Annette running. Annette, hey, Becca. Welcome back, love. That's why Annette running. Annette done packed up the fucking house. They saying she done moved. That's the thing. Annette done packed up and moved. Courtney says she said she was emotional because she should have asked King right then if that was his niece and she feels she could have protected her. Well, maybe so. Maybe so. But she said, well, yeah, she didn't ask King. And right then and there, she asked Jarvis. And Jarvis told her that was King's niece. And she was upset because Jarvis lied to her about that. Tuck asks, you guys know what King locked back up for? King is locked up for allegedly domestic violence against pregnant females. Right, Jazzy? We saying that too. Annette was sleeping with him too. Let's Talk said they say he was molested by his baby mother. Let me tell you, I heard that too. Let's Talk. I got to finish doing my investigation, but from what they said about him making that baby at the age of 13, CPS went in that household and took the children from that woman. And she was in her 40s, almost 50 years old. Alice says Shrek and Fiona, the twins, and the mother look like the Devil Wears Prada. These people, Courtney said she was sleeping with him. Everyone knows Annette was. Ask the people in child. The people know. Steph Save said, been waiting to comment. New subscriber to you. Thank you, my love. Miss Beautiful said she saw him with that kid and didn't say or do. That's my thing. It still bothers me. You saw him. You saw her with him. Freaky Frog Production says, y'all seen that some girl named Mimi Young done broke in Pedal Man tire shop, called herself searching for. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You see these people that's going out there doing this self-investigation? Oh, listen. If anybody out there listening, I understand we are all concerned. I understand that we are all concerned. But we can't be out there, putting on doctor or Inspector Gadget hats and magnifying glasses and shit like that, walking around here with capes, trying to do our own goddamn investigation. Y'all out here investigating shit, y'all go fuck it up. Y'all go fuck something up for the people that's out there really trying to do their job. Y'all gotta stop this shit. Y'all sitting up there disturbing what could be the key piece to whatever these fucking people need. So y'all stop this shit. And now everybody want to be a goddamn private fucking investigator. Sit y'all fucking asses down and read the news and wait for this shit like I'm waiting for the motherfucker. Come on now. Sheena, they say he has 20 plus kids. Right, Kendra? Kendra says, and the nerve for him to be mad because someone wanted his 20-year-old child. Ain't that some shit? Lisa, I'm with you. I think Shannon helped. I think Shannon helped. I say King touched her. I don't give a fuck. Shanna Glosson says, I think that they didn't care for Ziyah because of her mom. Annette said on the stand that she doesn't that's just what Annette said, and she wasn't ashamed about it. She wasn't ashamed about it. Her own fucking child. And the only reason she didn't like Ziyah's mom, because Ziyah's mama exposed her. So, right, Roland, CPS is at fault also. Look at P. Diddy. This is no different. Get every fucking body. Talking about she come to talk to me all the time. Bitch, fuck you. No, she didn't. That's what killed me. Because Ziyah and I had an open relationship. Ziyah could have come to, bitch, Ziyah couldn't tell you shit. Ziyah couldn't even come to you and tell you she needed tampons, motherfucker. And you on these people goddamn stand line. Tory Land says, I want to do Shannon and Annette. still show their face around Detroit, or are they hiding out somewhere? Tory Lanez, I heard the other day when I was doing my commentary that someone saw Annette and two of Shannon's children in the supermarket. Jasmine says, I think they all had incentive for Ziyah to go. Other kids was gonna get took. Was gonna get took. Charges would be pressed, and all that got assistance was gonna be gone. Possibly, possibly, possibly. Courtney said, I'm trying to tell y'all, and Roxy's still talking to Shannon. That's what, Courtney. See that right there? That's why the division is there. What could Shannon, what is it that Shannon could say to Roxy that she haven't already said? Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. So at this point, that family is going to stay divided. It's going to stay divided. But if Roxy would just, because there ain't no more, Shannon's not going to tell Roxy no more. Let me tell you why Shannon's not going to tell Roxy nothing no more. See, Roxy's doing the right thing. Roxy is fighting for Ziyah, right? Roxy is exposing everything she thinks she could expose on these people. Now, you see when Roxy brought that cousin to 7 Mile Radio yesterday to tell her story, Roxy could let it go. Shannon ain't giving up shit. Whatever Shannon thought she was going to give up, she ain't giving up shit no more. That's the end of that shit. That's crazy. Black and Bougie asks, had they confiscated? Nobody's saying nothing about Shannon. Nobody's saying nothing about Annette. Black Beauty asks if they ever confiscated their phone. We don't know. We don't know. We definitely don't know. Right, Courtney, I believe that too. Courtney says King knew what was going on. That's why Jarvis' sister was upset she found out. Shit like this, there's no such thing as you see some shit like this going on and you don't say nothing. We're not living back in the 1950s and the 1960s where they hid shit from master. We ain't living in them days to where we ain't got freedom of speech and there ain't no fucking help out there. Who still lives like that? It happened in his house. Keep it in his house. Get the fuck out of here. Tuck says, my thing is, after you seen that, why the fuck she didn't tell what happened at the shop? It's a whole lot of shit, y'all. I'm gonna go down in these comments because I'm getting ready to log off. I got some shit I need to do. It's a whole lot of shit, and there's more. There's more to come. Hi, Kimberly Gordon. Kimberly says the grandma looking around the court at the judge and the clerk as if she's looking for Jarvis had me pissed. That bitch is a clown. That bitch is a clown. She tried to play everybody fucking crazy. Son says sorry, but baby girl is gone. Shannon's kids need somewhere to be. Unfortunately, if things go the way they're supposed to go, Shannon's children. Well, no, Shannon's children. Wait. Yeah, Shannon's children gonna be in a system. They're gonna be in a system. The other big flathead bitch. Well, one of her children's father, he was the one that they threw out the courtroom that day when they had the pre-trial. So one of them gonna have somewhere to go. The other one might be in the system. Who knows? But Annette, y'all all going down. All you bitches are going down. All of y'all. Veronica says, Dum Dum did some dumb shit And he needed the dumbest bitch that would do the dumbest shit to assist him. Which one? Shannon. Dumb, flathead, dumb. Courtney says they were lying about the phones, had to tell him about the numbers. Ziyah was sneaking and texting from they didn't want the police to search. Exactly. I said that about them fucking phones. Jarvis and Kings were and are felons who let their kids, girl, that's one of the things I've been saying. Both of them goddamn felons, but y'all got your children with them. Courtney says also that tablet, Annette didn't buy that tablet. It was from the school. Shannon was on her tablet and had a passcode and erased some of the message, but they were recovered. And that's my thing, because they kept saying the school tablet, bitch, there is no goddamn way Ziyah could have got on Instagram, TikTok, or none of that shit from no goddamn school tablet, bitch. Stop that shit. Beverly said all Shannon's children are probably victims too. Of course they are. He touched them all. Clutching my herringbone said generational curses for real, for real. My God, today. Drea, party of 5. Hi, baby, welcome. She says that baby is in a landfill. That's why they can't find the body. She never left the hotel. And you know what's confusing about that? They were able to see them go into the hotel, but ain't nobody see her come out. But I highlighted your comment, Drea, because baby, because if you go with this comment you just made, go and check out Candy's store. Candy's store. Kandis store. STARR. She channeled Ziyah's energy. And as she was channeling Ziyah's energy, baby, Ziyah said that she was in a landfill. Ziyah said trees. Ziyah said it's heavy. Ziyah said, I'm with my son. Whew. Whew, Lord. This is crazy. Mariah says Shannon kids need to be in the system. Even Annette foster kids needs to go for safety. Those kids, nobody's safe around Annette. Nobody's safe around Annette. So guys, I've been on here actually a little over 3 hours. There's 1,300 people here tonight. I'm so happy to see all you guys here. I appreciate your support. I love your positive energy. I appreciate your feedback. And I can guarantee you that I am going to stay on this story. I am going to stay on Shannon's big neck. I am going to ride the fuck out of Marquita big ass neck, and I will drag the fuck out of Annette until justice is served for that baby. And that I guarantee you all. I appreciate you all. I really do. And for those of you who have not subscribed, grab the membership, hit the like button. Please do so for your girl on the way out. Mocha appreciates it. And I want to give a shout out to those that blessed the channel today. Nene, thank you. Shaquille, thank you. Nina, thank you for becoming a new member. Leisure, thank you for becoming a new member. Brown Skin, thank you for the super sticker, my love. Stanford Mom, thank you for the super chat. Alice, thank you, my love, for the super sticker. Zell is a member for 1 month. Thank you, V, for becoming a new member. Emily, thank you for the super sticker. I love you guys. I appreciate you. And as long as you ride with me, Mocha's going to be here for y'all. And I wish you all have a wonderful night. I thank you all for getting your girl to 1,000 subs. We're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate. And I promise you to bring you more of my truth, uncovering these riffraffs and the shit that they're doing to these children. I thank you all. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.
Stepping in the spot, confidence on display. Elegance in motion, we move our way. No time for games, we've outgrown the chase. In this grown and sexy space, we set the pace. Eyes meet, the vibe is right. Conversations deep into the night. Sipping on wisdom, age like wine. In this moment, everything aligns. Grown and sexy, feel the groove. Mature rhythms make us move. No drama here, just pure delight. Living for the moment, owning the night. Dressed to impress, but it's more than the clothes. The aura we exude, the life we chose. Sophistication in every glance. In this dance of life we enhance. Laughter echoes, stories unfold. Sharing secrets, being bold. In this circle, trust is key. A sanctuary for you and me. Grown and sexy, feel the groove. Mature rhythms make us move. No drama here, just pure delight. Living for the moment, owning the night. Refined, lessons learned now intertwined. In this ambiance we find our peace, a grown and sexy masterpiece. We've been through the fire and emerged refined. Lessons learned now intertwined. In this ambiance we find our peace, a grown and sexy masterpiece. Grown and sexy, feel the groove. Mature rhythms make us move. No drama here, just pure delight. Living for the moment, owning the night. As the night fades, memories remain of the time where joy and wisdom reign. Until we meet again in this space, grown and sexy, full of grace.
Thank you guys once again. I wish you all a beautiful, beautiful weekend. You all have a lovely night. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. I love you all. God bless you all. Justice for Ziyah. We're going to keep her in our prayer. We're going to pray that something good comes out of this, even if it's just recovering her body. That's all we want. That's all we want. It's for Ziyah to have some decency, to have, closure to this. That's all. She deserves it. She deserves it. So we're going to keep her in prayer, and we will see you all next time. Good night, everyone. I love you, and thank you all for coming by.